Welcome back to the Power Breakfast Show. We've heard of this terminology, homeopathic medicine, that treats many diseases, especially autism, mental disorders, cerebral palsy, amongst many others. We are joined now by Dr. Narinder Thethy from the Brain Dynamics Clinic, which can be found on Ghana Road, and he's here joining us on the Power Breakfast Show. Dr. Good to have you on the program.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Before we talk about this system of medicine that treats very difficult diseases, cerebral palsy, mental disorder, and many others, let's talk about homeopathic medicine and what that is about.
Yeah, Jimmy, in fact, in Kenya, homeopathy is not really much known. It's really just a couple of years, since last couple of years, we started talking about homeopathy, writing some articles in the newspapers, magazines, and we are trying how people can know more about homeopathy.
Absolutely.
Because we see homeopathy, it's really practiced in other countries since the last 4 generations.
I see what you mean.
Since the last 4 generations.
Yes, I mean, the controversies that pertain to it, and especially people from the conventional medicine say, no, even if you can use that system of medicine, but you must also combine it with conventional medicine. Your thoughts? The controversy is amazing, saying, calling you
no doubt
as well.
It's another big problem. It's conventional medicine is multi-billion-dollar industry as well.
That is true.
It's a big challenge as well to see something new coming up. It's not that new as well. It's since last. It's more than 200 years now. It started from Germany.
What's the difference between homeopathic medicine
and conventional and herbal medicine as well?
Yes.
The comparison is all the sources of the medicines. All the medicines are derived from same sources, minerals and herbs and plants, plus parts of the body parts like maybe fish, cod liver oil, and things like that, and venoms as well. Like all these things, they are used in the conventional medicine as well. But the difference is preparation. Sources are the same, but the preparation is different. So the same herb, when it is prepared a bit different way, it can be a conventional medicine.
I see what you mean.
And it is prepared other way, it can be homeopathic medicine. And homeopathic medicine, it's very minute in quantity. And we give one substance at one time. We don't mix so many substances, so many medicines at one go. Because you will never know which substance your body is really responding better and which one is bringing side effects.
I see what you mean.
So with the homeopathic medicines, we don't have any side effect as well.
That's what I want
because medicine is given in very triturated form and very minute form.
Let's talk about the diseases that homeopathic medicine has very successfully, and you will prove this on the show this morning, treated. Let's talk about cerebral palsy. For those who may not know what that is, which would be surprising really, tell us about it and what causes it and how does homeopathic medicine treat that? Yes.
Cerebral palsy is a condition of brain damage during pregnancy or immediately after pregnancy. And it brings problems of coordination and muscular problems. And these type of conditions can be avoided as well if the mothers, they are really treated well during pregnancy. And the birth is, it's given normal birth in better way. We can avoid even breech position, I mean during pregnancy. If we can know around 7th month of pregnancy, if the mother has got the baby in breech condition, and if she can take homeopathic medicine, that breech condition can be avoided. It can avoid even cesarean sections, cesarean, and it can be a normal birth as well, which will avoid again many other complications in future.
Absolutely. Tell us how so fine. So you've got a child who's suffering, who has cerebral palsy. Many people, of course, say, you know, physiotherapy, some exercises, in as far as curing the condition or improving the, you know, the physical or mental structure of the child.
Okay, let me talk about cerebral palsy first of all. And cerebral palsy is also, it's known as, okay, when we go to conventional doctors, or you can read in media, even on internet, you will know that there is no medical treatment for cerebral palsy. And because they are talking of only maybe herbal system, or they are talking of only conventional medicine. But when we come to homeopathic system of medicine, it's really, it has treated and cured so many children. They improve a lot faster with this system.
Right.
And we have given talks. We were invited in some other organizations as well, some institutes as well. Like we have visited even Jacaranda Special School. We were invited in Parents Meeting Day.
Right.
We were invited Madare Special School, and many parents came out to listen how homeopathy can work on those conditions. And we got really very good results, very good response, because after giving a talk to the parents, they were surprised to know that there is a very effective cure, effective treatment, which can go for there is no shortcut for cerebral palsy or autism. There is no shortcut treatment. They have to take the treatment a bit longer time.
Absolutely. But do you combine it then with exercising and physiotherapy?
Well, exercise, physiotherapy, we don't do that, because we have seen children who have been on physiotherapy but not responding well, maybe.
Yes.
But when they are on homeopathic medicine, it brings the system from inside, makes the muscles relaxed and stronger, the tendons and muscles, and they start, if there is stiffness of joints and muscles, that stiffness, it reduces, it finishes, and then you find the child is, without giving even any massage or anything, they become better very soon, very fast.
Are there any statistics in terms of how many children have benefited from homeopathic medicine in terms of
Well, I can't say exactly the right figure, but it's really many children, since we have started working with these institutes, and they are sending some children to us as well. And it's really big improvement in 2-3 months of medication. Some they have taken even 1 year of medication, and the children who are not able to speak any word, they have started forming sentences. The children who are very hyper autistic, and they were not able to sit on a chair even for 2 minutes, running up and down.
In fact, that was going to be my next question, because that is, and especially in terms of autism or mental disorder. You know, you've got children who basically not very easily controlled by their parents, extremely aggressive at some point.
Okay, autism.
How do you cure that using homeopathic medicine and not conventional medicine? Or psychiatric evaluation or treatment for that matter?
Okay, we are talking of now brain problems, and autism is really very complicated problem. People, they believe there is no cure, because it's only homeopathy which works much better, and it's not really much known to the parents. And homeopathy, we have seen children who are really, they come to us, they were just telling us that it's only they were on physiotherapy, or maybe they were on diet system.
Yes.
And diet system. Now, Jimmy, diet alone, food alone cannot cure the problems, because there are, okay, even homeopathy, it's very detailed study. Okay, in India, bachelor's degree, you have to study 5.5 years in India.
To qualify as a homeopathic doctor.
And then the MD, you have studied again 3 years. It's widely known, I mean, in India and other countries as well. But we are trying here as well, if people can understand and they start coming to get more benefit.
Absolutely.
About autism,
how do you treat that?
If it is only diet, we know it cannot work, because when we stop giving children milk, you don't give children wheat, or you don't want to give children, we need all different type of meals, all seasonal fruits. We cannot stop giving them, don't take this, don't take that.
So it's diet and homeopathic medicine?
Not really, we don't do diet. We tell parents, just give them whatever you cook at your home, give them our medicine, because we want to see what food. Everybody has got different reactions to certain foods. We want to know which food reacts.
Food is reacting.
It brings hyperactivity in autistic child. So we can cure that food allergy so that they don't react and they become normal. And you know, when we don't give them those different type of foods, we stop them giving milk or other products, definitely they'll develop a certain type of deficiency in their system. I
mean, we've seen situations where parents either chain their children or lock them in houses, you know, because, you know, they say they've gone to different types of doctors, nothing seems to be working.
Yeah,
and
you know,
the hyperactivity is intense.
Yeah,
and the solution you're saying is homeopathic medicine. Is a simple.
True, that is true. It is true, because we have been seeing those children chained or maybe locked in the houses. We hear about it. The reason is only one, because when the parents are told, they read in newspapers, when they watch on TVs, internet, they are told that there is no cure for autism, there is no cure for these type of conditions. Parents, they lose their hopes, you know, and they end up chaining those children.
So you're saying homeopathic medicine in terms of autism or mental disorder, or even cerebral palsy.
That's what I'm saying.
Is 100% cure, as in?
It is 100%. I'll say.
Are there statistics to show that, you know, you've had, you know, measurable success in as far as that is concerned?
Yeah, true. Because we have seen children who are not really. I told you that about autistic children, restless children, screaming, making a lot of noise. And in 6 months or 1 year of period, they can become really much better. And we know how parents are happy when they have been giving their children homeopathic medicine. Parents are really very happy because the results are very good. They see the improvement is there. They continue the treatment.
Absolutely. I like your approach in terms of treatment of certain diseases. You tend to treat the entire body rather than a specific part of the body that many people may think is always affected.
That is
why is that?
Let me add another word to it: specialist doctors. Okay, you know, in homeopathy we don't have specialist doctors, because it's in homeopathy we believe we know it's one body. One body is one unit.
True.
And the whole unit.
But if I have a headache, you don't want to treat my entire body. I mean, just go straight to the head.
The thing is, definitely, it's not question of headache and you end up taking a painkiller and you continue, and you know there are those people, they take painkillers every day and still the cure is not done.
True,
because you are not treating the root cause. To know the root cause, it's not only the headache, we have to see what is the cause. Is it any stomach problem, or is it related to environment, maybe a sunny hot day, or other people they get a headache in cold weather.
That's true.
Yeah, so we have to take the whole history from head to toes. Then we select the medicine, and that medicine, one substance, it's classical homeopathy, and that substance has to treat the whole system. We change the medicine according to the improvement we see in the patient after taking the first remedy.
Absolutely.
We select second remedy, but it is all to do with the whole system.
I hear you talking about first remedy, second remedy. How long until you, as a doctor, would say, yes, then I think this gentleman or this person has been is fully cured? How long, or does it vary with different diseases?
It is always, it depends on how deep-seated problem somebody is having. If the problems are really very complicated and very chronic, it might take longer time than the problem which has occurred recently. So it's always how complicated the problem is, since how long it has been there, and what other parts of the body, the whole body, how it has affected.
Side effects?
No side effects for the homeopathic medicines. We don't have any side effects of homeopathic. No side effects, because the medicines are not given in very big quantity, number one. And then it's not mixture of so many things. And you know, when some patients, they come to us, they have been taking 10, 20 tablets a day, in a day, or even at one time. And when they come to homeopathy, they get surprised that such small medicines.
Yeah, I don't know if you can, if Dennis can zoom into this. This is really tiny.
They are very tiny. And
this is really tiny. Can you get this, Dennis? Can you get it? Oh, do you have the ones in the bag? I think
not in that way. I think that will be the best thing if you can.
Dennis will try and
try and focus on it.
Closer to me. All right, there you are. Okay. Sorry, you were saying.
No so homeopathic medicines, they have got no side effect because they are very small in size.
Right.
And they are prepared in big pharmacies. We don't prepare them here.
Right.
They are prepared in big pharmacies, and according to the pharmacopoeia of homeopathic system. And it is very effective, very safe at any age, even from infants to old people. We treat all those type of conditions.
Can I ask this, doctor, in terms of, let's go back to the sick child. Is it one type of medicine per one type of disease per child, or do you mix different types of medicines depending on the condition, as you've seen in conventional medicine? Or
in homeopathic system of medicine, we have got more than 3,000 medicines tested on human beings.
Right.
Our medicines are not tested on rats and animals. They're tested on human beings, so exactly we know which medicine can work on somebody's angers, somebody's emotions, somebody's irritable behavior, somebody's stubborn behavior. So children with hyperactivity, it's only you can know when the medicines are tested on human beings. You cannot know emotions when the medicines are tested on
animals.
So we are quite different then. Our behavior cannot be like a rat. Simple.
Okay.
And so our medicines are tested on human beings. So it's very much effective. Exactly, homeopathy, it's the way I have said that it can cure those types of complaints.
So you're saying the reason you do that is because you're confident that there are no side effects.
There are no side effects.
Even during the tests, it may not harm.
Yeah, because they are so much minute in the the quantity. The substance. It's very minute.
That's a little risky, though, doctor. In terms of anything can happen during the tests.
Okay, no, it's not that way, because the medicines are tested with low power, and anything happens, you give the high power, and it finishes that effect of that previous potency.
I see.
So it's quite different. And we have, maybe I can talk about something about other problems of children. Children suffering from bedwetting.
Yes.
Okay. Children
we can treat that.
Yeah, we can treat that. Children suffering with fears. Fear of darkness, fear of strangers. Any visitor comes in her house and child will start hiding or start crying. So those type of fears, or maybe there are those children who have been very sick every now and then. Slight change in weather, coughing, nose blockage, maybe fevers. All those type of conditions, when these children, they come to homeopathy, homeopathy makes their immune system much stronger, very fast. And you know, once immune system is stronger, they can't get those problems that quick.
Absolutely. A couple of questions before we wind up. One, is homeopathic medicine cheap and accessible?
It is very much accessible.
Is it cheap?
Cheap as comparison to.
When I say I'm saying, is it reasonable?
It is reasonable. We'll say if you compare the the cost of other medicines people have been taking, when they come to homeopathy, I know they appreciate. They're really happy. The medicines are affordable.
Absolutely.
And then they are effective.
You mentioned interesting conditions or symptoms in children: scared of the dark, scared of strange visitors, hyperactivity. Can these conditions be avoided way before the child is born? Is because you talk about having to to know the problems before or during pregnancy. Can they?
We believe in one thing, that when children, when the mother is pregnant, definitely when a lady is pregnant, if that lady is healthy, or maybe the man has been healthy, definitely the child is going to be healthy. And there are so many complications women they get during pregnancy. And we know if those during the pregnancy, if the lady is treated well, especially with homeopathic medicines, definitely the child will not get those many problems.
I see what you mean.
As we have seen.
I see what you mean. I'm a little concerned in terms of it looks and sounds like a great deal in terms of the very positive things it does in as far as cerebral palsy, autism, and mental disorder.
Mentally.
I'm just thinking perhaps you need to step up in terms of statistics, because therein lies, I think, the controversy, because many conventional doctors say they don't even have statistics to show that this medicine works. Is there an association of homeopathic doctors who are stepping up in terms of proving to the world that this tiny little pebbles work? Can you get this, Dennis?
Okay.
If you can, I'll be surprised, but try and get this. If you can, I'll be surprised. Sorry, go on, doctor.
Okay. I'm saying, when you are saying that the statistics and how people can know, they're very tiny.
Dennis, you can't even say. Believe me, I'm holding something. I am holding something.
or you can point with this pen where this thing is lying there.
Okay. Go on, doctor.
What I'm saying,
Dennis and I will try and get this. Okay. Go on.
Things like statistics or whatever we're talking about. We are talking about. Other big request is to the media as well.
In terms of?
I mean, talking about homeopathy.
Right.
When homeopathy is not really talked a lot on media, it's not mentioned a lot as well. And
is it the media really, or is it?
It is a lot as well. Association is there. It has been there. I mean, even internationally and all that. There are big organizations, and about the medicine, and people know, or doctors can say, conventional doctors, they never accept homeopathy works, because they just believe in their own system. The way I told you, it's a business rival. But on the other side, we have got some nurses, we have got some doctors of conventional medicine. They send patients to us, but they're very few. The reason is just they don't want to say there is something else which is very effective, and that is the reason. It's only media which can talk about it, and it can be done better way.
Closing remarks, doctor. I mean, for people who would like to know more about homeopathic medicine, do they know where they can find you?
People.
How many homeopathic doctors are there? Is it only Dr.
Thethy? There are. My wife is also a homeopathic doctor, Dr. Herman. She is also a homeopath. There are many other doctors as well. Other thing, I'll just say that people who have tried conventional medicine, people who have tried homeopathic medicine, when these two things they are not working, they end up believing that maybe vamerogwa. And we are not in that society. We are in scientific world. There is a very effective system of medicine known in the whole world. It's homeopathic medicine. People who have been trying other medicines, they didn't work, they should try homeopathy. I'm sure it will not disappoint them. And that hopelessness they are having, or the way they are told there is no cure for those conditions, they'll understand homeopathy can cure those conditions. If it can take 1 to 3 years, does not matter. We have seen those children of 25 years old, big boys, I mean, they're adults.
Yes, yes.
And they are in those those schools. They are suffering from their problems. Even saliva is dribbling down, lot of saliva. And with homeopathic medicine, we have cured those conditions.
Amazing. For more information, Dr. Narinder Thethy can be found at this place in Ngara. It's a Brain Dynamics Clinic on Ngara Road. Is there a telephone number, doctor, if they want to call?
Yeah, 0722 722 105.
722 105.
0722 722 105.
And they will find you.
We are there.
Dr. Thethy, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
a lot.
In the next hour, we find out more about kidneys and children. Stay with us. We'll be right back.